Good morning and welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Tarot of Ruins today. I kind of splurged and got myself a new deck, and I am loving it. This is, it says who's the artist? Designed by Carol Raballo. It's all the images are made with like found objects. It's sort of like a collage slash recycle project. It's super cool. I love them. So anyway, I thought I would use them today, and we'll go ahead and get you a message and just kind of see what's going in with our little energetic check-in. So I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I'm honored to be able to bring you these messages today. Yeah, I am here and I'm awake, and life is good. Although after this, I'm gonna crawl back in bed because I'll have to go to work here in about 4 hours. So that being said, happy to be with you on your journey. Happy to have you along for the ride on mine, and please take it as it resonates. This is a timeless reading, and it's also general for the collective. It is not a one-on-one. So let's find out what's going on with this new cool deck of cards. Okay, right out of the gate, we have the Seven of Wands. It is the card of standing your ground, right? It's a card of persistence. It's a card of not giving up on your vision. I like that this guy is on the top of this character's on the top of this mountain, and these other ones are like trying to get to the top, right? But you've reached the top. Stay true to what it is that you're working towards, okay? See what I mean? I love it. It's all just like little found objects. I love recycled art, and I've done recycled art for years. So this deck is absolutely perfect. In your energy, look, we have 2 7s already. In your energy, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So you're kind of at a crossroads, right? You've been working really hard on something. You've been trying to grow your money, your finances. You've been trying to bring something into fruition that is going to affect your foundation in the material world, right? Now that can be, like I said, finances, investments, just your base income that we have to live on, right? It can be whatever material abundance is important to you. So as you can see, this character's kind of got 2 directions to go, right? You can either stay true to the path and wait for the fruits of your labor to show up, so to speak, or it could be time to ditch it and do something else. Okay, so it is sort of a decision time here. Now it is coming out with this card of persistence. All right, so it's quite possible. I mean, it's looking like you're going to persist. Okay, keep in mind we have the Queen of Cups. So stay in love, right? It feels like maybe whatever this is, what you've been working on could be a passion project, right? With the Queen of Cups coming up. She's very nurturing. So stay in love, stay true to what your heart is telling you with whatever this is that you're working on. All right. And don't forget to take care of yourself, self-nurture. Sometimes you guys, people don't understand what we're going through. And as much as they want to help, and they do help. I think people are amazing, especially when they want to come to your aid. But this is something that you really want to do. And with the 7 of Wands energy, maybe you don't feel like anybody else is going to understand. So you've got to support yourself in this. You have to anchor in and be your not your sole support, but the main one, right? So self-nurture, self-care, be compassionate with yourself, and stay in love, in the love aspect of, and the joy of whatever this is that you are working on here. Okay. Under that 7 of Wands, we have the Lovers coming out. Oh my God, I just love every card in this deck. Look at that. Like our dress is made out of, looks like paper. I love collage. Yeah, so we know that lovers can mean love. Yeah, maybe, you know, it's a relationship, whatever. But we also, at its core, know that lovers is about aligning with your authentic self. Okay. And when we align with our authentic self and then we use that filter to look at everything around us and through that lens, right? Then we see what truly aligns with us and what doesn't. So coming out underneath this persist card, the 7 of Wands, and we're talking about whatever this is that you've been building and building and building on. And remember, Pentacles are very slow, so it can be kind of frustrating if it's not moving the right way for you or fast enough for you, right? Whatever it is in total alignment with you at your core level. So do not give up. You're not. Well, hopefully you're not. This is in the nature of, right? You're being asked to persist and stay in alignment with your soul core, your true authenticity. In your energy, under that 7 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords. It's something. It's the truth. The truth shall set you free. I don't know why I need to say that, but you are going to see the truth of your vision here that you've been working towards with that. I'm sorry, there's quite a bit of a glare on that card, but you're about to see the truth of it, right? This brings in clarity. This is a gift. Clarity. The sword, the Ace of Swords pierces the veil into the material world. So it's going to touch the material world, right? 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about the earthly realm. And so it's going to bring in some clarity for you, some truth. There's going to be a great understanding coming with all of this. Now, under this Queen of Cups, we have the Devil showing up. Okay. Now, the Devil is about, as you know, your attachments. It can be addictions. Now, that can be anything, right? I ate like half a bag of potato chips today. That's something that I shouldn't do, but I did it anyway. And I, the whole time was like, you shouldn't eat this many potato chips, but I did. So it can be something as little as that, I guess is my point. It can also be thought processes. It can also be behaviors, habits, like bad habits, but it can also be people, places, things, all of that. All right. So you're meant to get rid of something. So there may be something around the belief, I think, with this Lover's card, the belief about yourself that needs to go. Right? And I think that needs to go. I feel like that needs to go with the energy here. You're going to have some clarity about it. It's got to go in order for you to make this decision on what you're going to do. Hopefully you're going to persist. That's what the cards are suggesting. Anyway, so yeah, the scales of justice are going to balance for you. The karmic scales of justice are going to balance for you. Okay? When you stay with your authentic self, getting rid of the things that you need to get rid of to move forward, right? In your energy also is the 2 of Swords. Yeah, so there's a decision. See, we have that decision again. I do think that 7 of Pentacles is about you making that decision on what direction to go with what you've been working on. All right. Now, the 2 of Swords, a lot of people talk about it often as being, blocking the energy, ignoring the situation, not seeing it for the truth. And that's quite possible. And maybe this is why this Ace of Swords is coming out for you. Okay. Now, sometimes I think the 2 of Swords, because it is of the mind, is kind of a strategic way to reach a decision. You know, going within, blocking out the distractions of the outside world, not listening to what anybody else says, which definitely supports this Seven of Wands energy with standing your ground, right? Not listening to what the other people are saying. So there's a decision to be made, and here we are with that message coming up twice for you in this reading already. So I think you know what it is. I think you know the decision you need to make, and I think you understand that there are things you're going to have to get rid of. Keep in mind the King of Wands. Now, I love that this King of Wands is showing up for you, because that King of Wands is the rule breaker, not in a bad way. He's the outlaw, not in a bad way, not like in an illegal way. Look at him pointing. He's like, go that way, go forward. It's about staying in your confidence, being confident about your decision making, remaining independent. This is something that you have to do for you. This isn't something that anybody, you know, you can ask your bestie, you know, what should I do? What should I do? Well, actually, the King of Wands does that. The King of Wands is more than happy to listen to advice, but the King of Wands is still going to do what they're going to do, right? And usually it's fiery and creative, and it can be a completely wild and totally different way to go, right, to reach the goal. So maybe there's some sort of creative way that this is all going to play out, that you're not quite sure about yet. It's going to help you. I think you need to persist in this, is what the recommendation is, what the cards are saying. Be persistent, look at it through the lens of your authentic self. Okay. And the truth is coming in. You're going to understand the truth soon enough, right? 2 decision-making cards here. Be creative. I think it's time to think outside the box a little bit, or a lot, right? All right, I'm gonna just see if we have any flippers that come out, because this is really, really cool. You know, and honestly, it's really similar to a lot of the messages that we've had lately, you know. I am not getting anything. Whoop, there we go. Hello, sunshine. All right. The Strength card coming out. Oh, God, look at these. I am so in love with this art. Yeah. Strength, you have it, this inner wellspring that's unshakable and it's infinite, right? It is within you. You've been collecting wisdoms and all of that for some time, and you've managed to understand these lower vibrational energy, and not energies, well, they are energies, but emotions, you know, and you can rise above those when they come up, right? That's what that lion represents. That's sort of inner little savage, right? And there were several of them here that flipped. Oh wow, look at that. And we have the Judgment card. So yeah, it's kind of an awakening. There's a part of you that is waking up, right? When you come into alignment with who you are at your true authentic level, there's an understanding. I think that's connected with this Ace of Swords coming in. There's an understanding of what the next direction is. King of Wands pointing, you know, go forward, not back. Go forward, not back. Okay. Let's see if anything else wants to come out for you. Whatever it is, it's going to be different for every person. You're going to understand how this reading fits into your world. If it doesn't fit, then it's not for you, and that's okay. All right. Yeah, you're meant to persist. You're meant to look at it through your authenticity, your true authentic goggles, basically, your shades, your lenses. It's going to bring you, it's going to balance the scales for you. Don't forget to be creative. Oh my gosh, look at that. The Eight of Cups. This kind of reminds me of Reykjavik. They have the big church up at the end of the road. Anyway, it reminds me of that. The Eight of Cups is about walking away. So there are things you're going to have to walk away from, okay? When you start looking at your life through that lens of authenticity, of course things change, right? Things look different. Things that held value for you at one point no longer align anymore, right? Because we're constantly changing. So this lens of our authentic self might be a little bit different than what it was 5 years ago, say, just as an example. So being able to walk away from things that used to align with us that no longer do, it allows for expansion into other places. It allows for the good to expand. Hi, buddy. That's my dog. Yeah, this is just beautiful. Like I just sort of am getting this sense of a new adventure for you. You know, but it's been a journey. It's been a long journey to get here. Okay, it's been a long journey for you to get here, and I think that I keep saying I think today, and I feel I feel it's because all the swords are popping out. I'm just kidding. I feel like with that Queen of Cups, I think that she's really, really important, because I feel like you need to look at where you've come from, recognize how far you've come, because maybe you haven't done that. I think you've traveled quite a distance, and there's not quite that awareness about that yet, but you've come a long way, baby. Isn't that what that commercial was? I can't remember what it was for. You've come a long way, baby. Oh, maybe somebody knows. Anyway. Yeah, okay. And the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Once you have that clarity, once that clarity comes in and decisions are made and you know what you're doing next and you're staying creative and fun and happy, and like all of these great things are going to happen, and they're going to happen fast. The Eight of Wands are really fast moving, you know, but they're also communication, right? So maybe there's communication incoming. Whatever it is, this is going to change the speed from the slow Seven of Pentacles in your energy, right, to fast moving, fiery, creative, confident energy, right? I feel like this is maybe what you've been waiting for. Okay. All right. Yeah, under the deck, we have the Four of Swords, so you will be able to rest and recover, right? It's going to give you time to rest, and the kind of rest where you're not worried about, you know, missing the alarm clock or taking care of whomever. You're just going to be able to rest, and it's going to be beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles is also on the bottom of the deck. All right, this is generational wealth. This is whatever you're doing is going to create such a stable foundation in the material world that it's going to ripple through generations to come. Okay. All right, I think it's a beautiful reading. You know what to do, or you're about to. There's that truth coming in. So be aware, okay? Stay persistent. Please take care of yourself. Things are going to start moving really, really fast here for you, all right? That's your message for today. Please hit that like button if any of this resonates with you. It helps the algorithm, helps put my readings out to more people. And please share with your besties if it reminds you of someone. And I will see you soon.